Hey there, welcome back. Today we have another episode for you. This is kind of an older character, I guess, from Series 20. One series that I never got around to actually buying any figures from back when it came out. I think it was 2021, something like that. Came out a while ago. But here's the Super Warrior. This is a character I really liked when I first saw it, and when the series leaked, I decided he was going to be added to the list. And you to have him is really cool. He's got a real... Okay, we have to be honest here. As I give you 360, this is a Power Ranger. You cannot tell me they were not, and it's at least partially inspired by either some kind of manga, some kind of anime, some Japanese animation, some type of series like Power Rangers, which as a kid I loved. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember. I think Power Rangers, there was a jungle theme. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a jungle series that I really liked. Another one that I really liked was SPD and Action something. It's been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers. I would love to go back to it. I just don't know how I would, because maybe it's a little bit harder of a show to watch. But I just remember loving the Red Ranger specifically, and this is the Red Ranger. Look, it's so similar. Like, it looks pretty much spot on. Now, obviously, because Power Rangers is a licensed theme or brand or property, Lego doesn't have the rights. However, they got pretty close. Yeah, this is basically a Sentai warrior from Japan. It's very inspired, you could say. Very influenced by that. But let's talk about his accessory. In this case, he's holding it. It's actually like, it's a little weird because it's almost like an energy blade sword thing. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's not clear. On the camera, it looks very light green. It's actually more of a darker green. I don't know how I can get that to be darker, but yeah, it's a darker green than it looks, but it looks really nice. And it is a flexible piece, and it looks great. I just don't know what this is supposed to be. Like, is this supposed to be an energy blade? Like, I don't... Like a laser sword? What is this supposed to be? Like, he's holding it in his hand, but I don't, like... Is it supposed to be, like, a blast from his hand? I don't know. They don't tell you. There's no way to, like, know what this is supposed to be. You just have to guess. But it does look very nice. You can see there's a white streak built into the plastic, so it's like white plastic, and then you got like the green blade over that. And it's a very flexible piece, but you have to be careful, of course, because you don't want to bend it too much. But yeah, that's the accessory he gets. It's very cool. It just is a little baffling. Like, it just would be nice if they could explain what that is just my issue with it. But it looks great. Obviously, it's supposed to be a weapon, and it looks great. The rest of him looks fantastic. Just the way the red is super bright, super poppy, super comic booky. It looks amazing. It helps that I'm a big fan of red, so, you know, that pretty much is a bias. But it looks super colorful, which fits the Power Rangers. Okay, that's the only thing, that's the last time I'm going to mention that. But it just looks really cool. I do have one other figure from Series 20, and I'm glad I bought him when I did, because he shot up in price. The Tournament Knight. You know my feelings on knights, and you know my feelings on this knight are very positive. So, we're not going to get into him. He's got his own video. But the Super Warrior here looks great. First of all, they detailed him really well. He's got arm printing, which is that's a game changer for a figure. If you can get a figure to have printing on the arms, that's like next level. It's really amazing. And he also has dual molded legs, which is another plus. He's got the white boots with the red upper like part of it, and it looks great. And he does have a special helmet piece, so it's only for him. And as far as I can tell, it's only for him, and it looks fantastic. We'll get to that later. But the printing is so like solid. It's really nice to look at, and it's almost like this armored fabric, like a jumpsuit type, and it looks great. Got the white belt with some black with a lot of gold shiny detailing. It's hard to tell. You've got to take them off to like, there we go. Yeah, the gold will shine. You just gotta like, it's the lighting. You gotta play with the lighting. But just all this great detail. I mean, continues from the torso to the hips to the legs. It's very consistent. Like, it just looks very elegant. It just looks like a great suit to wear. The back looks nice as well. It's pretty much just the same printing on the front as it is on the back. It's not that different, but it does look really nice. It's got the black gloves as well, and I'm gonna have him on the wall because he's that awesome. And he's gonna be like firing the blast, and he's gonna be like jumping in the air. It's gonna be sick. And yeah, I like the fact that he has some white on the bottom, and it's very cool. It's like mostly red, some gold, some black, but a little bit of white. I guess the white belt printing is a little bit like, it's not as white as the legs. That's probably my only complaint. It carries over to the back as well, but it's still bright enough to be white. But yeah, but let's talk about the best part, the helmet. Easily the best part, and it's really well designed. It's got almost this very animated like shaping. It's very like very animated looking, like shaping for the helmet. It's very rounded, which is something that Lego doesn't do that much. They're doing it more, but it's almost overly circular, like almost overly domic, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that's a word, but it's super cartoonishly rounded. It's kind of funny, but it looks amazing, especially with the visor. Look at that visor. It's so cool. It's very retro. It just feels super nostalgic for some reason. But yeah, the shininess of it, and this right here, this top section is like fused to it, and it's very cool. It's like this big V armor section, and it's painted really well with metallic gold. It's very shiny. It just adds a nice touch to it. It's a very cool piece. That's how it looks on the inside. It's a very, very lovely piece. As for the face underneath, I don't know. It works. It's just too simple. You're probably not going to take the helmet off. But if you were, this is the face that you get. It's fine. It's a nice determined face. It's very hero type of face. But it's just not mind-blowing. It doesn't need to be, though. He doesn't have another face, which is fine. You're probably going to keep the helmet on 95%. So it doesn't really matter. But it would have been nice to maybe get a little bit of a nicer face. I don't know. It's just too simple for me. But it's not bad. It works. It fits the figure. I just feel like they could have done something a little more creative with the face, with the head. I don't know. That's probably my only complaint. I mean, it looks nice. He's very determined, obviously. But it just doesn't blow me away. I don't know. Compared to the Tournament Knight, if you see that figure, the head underneath is amazing. Just the way they did that with the facial hair and stuff. I don't know. A little bit of a letdown on that regard, but you're going to be keeping the helmet on, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, that's the, I'm going to call him the Sentai Warrior, or the Red Ranger, because come on, really? Lego, do you think we wouldn't notice this? Come on. We know. But yeah, I love this figure. Again, what's with the green blade? I don't know. It's I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, I love it. I think the arm printing is great too with the shoulder pads. Forgot to mention that. Just I think it looks nice. And yeah, this is a very nice figure. If you're on the fence about getting it, don't. It's an awesome figure, and if you have any interest, go for it. And this is an original figure too, which is really cool. It's an original like concept, even though it's obviously supposed to be based on Japanese culture. It's obviously something new. It's Lego's own take on that, which I just think is very refreshing for a figure. So yeah, that's about it for this guy. Let me know what you think. Do you like him? Do you not? Do you think he could be improved? And what are your thoughts on Power Rangers and anything like that? Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day.